So today I'm on board a Westerly Conway sailing yacht from the late 1970s. Westerly made quite a few of these, and they came in kind of various formats. Single mast sloop, twin mast ketch, bilge keel, fin keel, quite a variety of options. Anyway, this is a fin keeled ketch. But I'm going around checking out the safety equipment. Now, it's a strange situation here in the UK that there's no mandatory requirement to carry any safety equipment on your boat if it is in private use down on the sea. If you're on the inland waterways, for example, the boat safety scheme would say must have fire extinguishers, must have carbon monoxide detectors, but down here on the coast it's like the Wild West. However, it's nice to be on board a boat where someone has given some thought to what needs to be carried to keep the boat safe. So here's a quick rundown of what I've found so far. Carbon monoxide detector tucked away up there in the galley. Tested that works fine. Not made to the right spec for marine use, but again, down here on the coast, it doesn't have to. Next up on the list is a fire blanket. Good to see a nice fire blanket here. This is a 1 metre by 1 metre, about as small as you get, and it's made to BS 1869, which is the right spec for a fire blanket. So that's also good. Right by the galley, in plain sight, so in a readily accessible location, which is also good. Next up on the list is fire extinguishers. This is a very nice 1 kilogram automatic clean agent extinguisher mounted high up in the engine space, so that should there be a fire in the engine space, a space it shares with the fuel tank, plastic fuel tank mind, then this will go off. Probably on the small size for the volume that it's protecting inside the engine space, but better than nothing, which is good to see. Then last of all, one of my favourite things. I love finding those little 1 kilo dry powder extinguishers. I've never been a fan of them. You pull the pin, you've got about 8 seconds, 9 at most, before it finishes. It fills the cabin full of powder, makes your escape harder. Not much in me that commends them. However, I've now found out they make them even smaller. This is 0.6 kilos, discharge time of about 6 seconds and a range of about 2 to 3 meters. Call me a cynic, but if you have to be that close to a fire that needs a fire extinguisher, this is probably the last thing you really want to be pulling out from underneath the chart table. I'd far rather have a 2 kilo all fires extinguisher that I could also use on someone if they were on fire as well. This is for me a almost less than useless, costs less than £20, the cheapest extinguisher in the chandlery. I've never been a fan of these. I always advise getting something bigger and not powder. Indeed, British standards and residential buildings now do not recommend the use of powder extinguishers indoors because they cloud vision, hinder escape and cause breathing problems.
Now, one piece of safety equipment that this boat doesn't have is a smoke detector. Again, no law says it needs to have one, but in my opinion, every vessel should have a smoke detector or two fitted in sensible places. They are way more sensitive than the human nose and give you early warning that something is at the smouldering stage before full ignition. This can mean the difference between fighting a fire successfully or not, and for the cost involved, they are an obvious choice. Fire Angel optical smoke detectors are recommended by the Boat Safety Scheme, and this FA6620R is a good choice.
Anyway, there you go. A quick run through of the safety equipment on this Westerly Conway. Better than a lot of boats that go on, so it's nice to see that, but certainly room for improvement, I think. Anyway, hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching. If you did, check out this video here. YouTube will tell you what's best for you to watch next. I have no idea what it's going to say, but enjoy it anyway. Thanks for watching. See you next time.